Hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on second down. Cousins. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Very nice catch there by Justin Jefferson, one of the best receivers in the game. After just 2 seasons in the league. As a rookie, second-team All-Pro. And then in his second year, was second in the league in yardage. This guy continues to grow and get better with every game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Cousins to throw it. And this one complete to Smith. On the move past the 40. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Play fake. Cousins. Now he's forced out right. Incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins.
Yo.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
All right, good. We got the mic. We got the mic going, bro. We got the mic going, man.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
So y'all doing out there, man? Y'all doing all
They're
right?
able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them. Perfect time to get it done.
Yeah, this is next gen, man. This is on
difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Cousins now to the right side and complete to Jefferson. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Is that better? Good sound? Is that better?
Escaping the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he
trying to turn my mic sound up, but I guess the gameplay is too loud. So we're just going to have to deal with it like this.
Fourth down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph from Minnesota. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The kick by Joseph is good, and the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Well, they started the drive backed up pretty deep, but a nice effort to overcome the field position, get into field goal range on the game's opening possession.
And Brandon, I think from where they started, the initial thought was, can we get 1 or 2 first downs and help out our defense after we pump the ball away with field position? But as that drive went on, I think their sights got set a little bit higher. They were thinking touchdown, ended up settling in between and coming away with a field goal.
So next game, you say you want to do the Bills, man. What Bills versus who?
Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Bills versus who next game?
He'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now here's Trey Lance leading this 49er offense onto the field. Some very big expectations for the second-year signal caller.
San Francisco opted not to throw Trey Lance into the fire right away, bringing him along slowly last season. He still drew 2 starts, though, and showed flashes of his huge dual-threat potential in both. Almost 100 yards on the ground in a tough one against Arizona, and 280 total yards in a win over Houston. No bringing him along slowly in year 2. The keys to the car are officially his. Let's go, fellas.
Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10.
Next up after this one. It's going to be a little while since this one just started, but I got you. I'm going to write it down.
Here's Lance. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance.
Okay, man, everybody that's in here, man, could y'all please do your boy a favor and hit the like button? I appreciate it very much, man.
Run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
If y'all got any more suggestions on games, man, put it in the chat, man, so I can write it down. I'm going to go in the order as they come.
On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. K.J. Osborne deep for Minnesota. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
But of course, man, I have to start off with the 49ers, man. That's my squad, so I have to start off with them.
Cousins. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him make one there, because have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got it with a first.
Yo. All right, so it seems like I got my microphone fixed now.
To throw, Cousins.
All right, so it seems like I got my microphone fixed now.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. To throw on 2nd and 10. Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks.
Hey, what's up, Damon, man? You got to have the do the EA trial, or if you have a New Zealand account, something like that.
We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First
So
down.
like with the so you can do the EA trial. If I'm not mistaken, you act like you play that you're going to buy the game, and I think it's like maybe $5 or something like that. I don't know. But at Xbox, you just change your location to New Zealand, and you'll be able to play it if that's only if you have the Madden edition. You gotta have the $100 version, and then if you don't have that, if you don't want to do that, you have the little Madden trial. Usually the Madden trial do it like days before it come out, whatever. But I don't know, they're doing it today, so that's how you can play it early.
Can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins, flush to his right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Throwing, Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Jordan Berry out to punt on 4th down. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air.
True. What's up, man? What's up, baby? What's going on with you, bro? Over here, man. You know we have to get this this gameplay in, bro. So I pre-ordered the Madden edition. Put your new user with New Zealand. Location, hey, Damon, what system are you on? What I mean, not system. Yeah, what system are you on? Xbox Series X or PS5?
They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. On 2nd down, here's
Hey, True, you ready for this Madden 23, baby?
Up to the 23.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that
You streamed yesterday? What time you streamed yesterday, man? I missed it.
Minimal yardage, and now they're
Did you stream late?
more than minimal on this play coming up. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Lance. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad you're keeping your head up there, man. Okay, by 10, yeah, man. I was trying to get my little rest, man, to prepare for the day, for this Madden stuff, whatever. So I missed it, man. I missed it. I hate I missed it. You have a PS5, Demon? Now, from what I know from the PS5 version, man, I hear that you have to create a New Zealand account, man. So it's not as easy as far as the Xbox, where you can just go into settings and change the location to New Zealand. You actually have to create an account for New Zealand on the PS5, man. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's not as easy as it is with the Xbox, you know?
They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
Yeah, baby, man. That kind of surprised today, man. I was expecting for it to be out tonight, whatever, but saw the little tweet from Eric Rayweather and saying something about not going to have to go to New Zealand. You know what I'm saying? Putting it in code. You just couldn't say it all out. You know what I'm saying? All, I guess just directly, whatever. But, you know, took pointed at it, whatever, and just like, okay, I see what's going on. So so you know, said the trial that usually comes out like days before, whatever, you can get it, but they're just doing everything today. So that's pretty cool.
Any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A 1st down throw for Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time
Everybody that's in here, man, I appreciate y'all being in here with me. I appreciate it.
circled, starred, everything.
This game, man, I'll probably do this for a few games, maybe 2, maybe, well, probably 1 more game, man. Then I'm going to get to recording some gameplay, man, and so I can start my stuff up. You know what I'm saying? I do the simulations for the season, whatever, so I can go and get to the gameplay. So I do a couple of games of these, whatever. I may go live later, you know.
They've created a nice sustained drive off the plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
I'm thinking this year, man, I may do some face of the franchise stuff, man. I'm not too sure. But I may do some face of the franchise.
Now 2nd and 4.
It's just so much easier to record the simulations. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, simulate, record, and that be that, whatever. But, you know, face of franchise stuff, you know, all those other modes, whatever. You have to chop up the video and all that stuff. But I may do it, man. I haven't did it in a long time, man. May not do it every single day. Maybe do an episode a week or something, or 2 a week, whatever. But yeah, we'll see how that go. Yeah, man, that next gen, man, I'm playing, well, I don't know if it's coming through on in the chat like this, or well, on YouTube like this, but I'm playing in 4K, so I'm playing the 4K true. I have a 4K monitor, so, you know, so I got to make sure I have to, you know, be able to have the best quality out of it, so, yeah, man, but actually, this is on Xbox. This is on Xbox, man, so I have a PS5, but I'm just going to use my PS5 for, you know, my casual gameplay. You know what I'm saying? When I play against my friends and stuff like that. But the Xbox, that's going to be my my YouTube workhorse. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be my working platform system. You know what I'm saying? So.
Trying the power game with Ham. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And give him 2 yards.
Yeah, looking at YouTube, true, man. It's coming out at 1080p. So it does look. Oh, I can actually. We could. You know what? It actually streams. You can actually stream it in 140. So almost 4K, whatever that. Well, YouTube's version of 4K. So if you have that capability on your phone, go to the settings and switch the quality to 140, 1440 at 60 frames per second, and it look really, really good. Yeah, and you have it on 1440. If you have it on 1440, then yeah, that's what I'm streaming on, and that's what I have it on, whatever. So yeah, them graphics is going to look really, really good if you're watching it on 1440. Okay, yeah. So yeah, they're gonna look, yeah. So yeah, them graphics are gonna look good, man. They look good on the screen that I'm watching too, man. It just have a 4K screen that I have to hooked up to. I'm ready to get into the game, man. You know what I'm saying? They had it like, it was a little buggy when we had the beta, playing the beta. Not too much of a difference, but of course some cosmetic stuff that they really needed to fix. You know what I'm saying? Like the coaches having rainbow arms and stuff like that, whatever, which is kind of crazy. But so far, for the most part, what I've seen so far, I haven't seen too many glitches. Well, really not any glitches. I've kind of been in the chat and trying to fix my microphone earlier, so now I'm gonna really start paying attention, whatever, see if I see any glitches and things like that. Just on the gameplay side, you know, since I do a lot of simulations and stuff, so just on the gameplay side. But yeah, man, the graphics look good, man. Look exactly like Shanahan, Coach Shanahan. I'm kind of mad. He's supposed to have his hat. He's supposed to have his trucker hat, man. That's his signature thing, to have a trucker hat on. That's something that Madden missed, I see. Yeah, man. I don't know if you noticed, like, it's times when I do a PC mod for the college game. Those that I do the lives on, because it's a Madden mod, the coaches, they'll be rainbow. The coaches' heads, they'll be rainbow. The arms be rainbow, whatever. And then that's on the PC, you know, so, cause, you know, they manipulating stuff and changing some stuff. So I guess some things mess up, where it was like that on the beta as well. It was like that on the beta where, you know, where it was actually just, you know, it had the guys rainbow colors and stuff. No, you can tell that was just something where it wasn't all the way done. But yeah, if you look at some of the college games that say that I put up that says next gen college mod or something like that, and those college games that I went live on my live streams, you'll see, or even some of them that I premiered, whatever, you'll see when they cut to the coaches, they have like Predator arms and it'd be rainbow color and stuff like that. But nonetheless, man, that's still a nice little mod, though, man, that they do with PC. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, with the gaming system, they'll never give us that freedom to mod the games like that because of that, maybe. Because Madden, they're the most restrictive. At least, you know what I'm saying, 2K, they give you the, you know what I'm saying, the capability to switch everything, you know what I'm saying, change stuff like on the system. No, I could change it to college basketball. I've been doing that ever since 2K14 or something like that. 2K15, you know, changing it to college, but you can actually do that on the system. But with Madden, they don't give you that. They don't give you that freedom to change your stadium, change it. You know what I'm saying? They give you the logos they want you to have. 2K, you know what I'm saying? They let the community upload whatever they want to, and you can actually create your own logos and upload your own pictures. Come on, throw it, Trey. Come on, baby. He just chunked it down the field. Who? Oh, come on, man. That was a bad throw, man. That was a bad throw. Hopefully he doesn't make those type of plays in real life. He looked pretty good in the first preseason game against Green Bay, man, but hopefully he doesn't. But now, oh my God, true. Your boy Jordan Love looked horrible against my boys the other day, man. Jordan Love looks horrible, bro. 3 interceptions. Yeah, he's definitely not ready, man. It's a good thing that that Rodgers kept coming back, because he's definitely not ready, man. He's throwing 3 interceptions in preseason game against backups. That's just crazy.
They may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. Following the interception, Cousins. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Eric Armstead. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you
y'all need a new backup. Yeah, man. Yeah, he looked bad, man. I was like, come on, man. And they picked him to so-called be the future quarterback, whatever. And yeah, I think they messed up on that one, bro. I think they messed up on that one. Yeah, y'all definitely need a new backup.
They're still in single digits in yardage as a team through 2 quarters of play. That's not good.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize.
Everybody, man, if you're in the chat, man, you watching, man, just do your boy a favor, man, and hit the like button for me. I really appreciate it.
Good pickup on first down.
You know what I'm saying? Show some support with for the channel, man. Just hitting like, man. Try to get us up in here, man. Just show that you're enjoying the content, man. The Madden play. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate y'all in there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Now that run, that's exactly why you stay with the running game. You don't abandon it totally. You stick with it.
National Plug, what's up, man? What's up? Do you need a pre-order to get the trial? That I don't think you do, man. I'm not too for sure, so don't quote me on that, man. Hold on, let me check. Let me see if I can search the internet for you right quick, bro. Hold on, just a second.
So from the the 39 now. They'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
No, I don't. From what I'm gathering, you probably don't need the. You just need to get the to pay for the early access to EA Play trial. So just pay for that. It doesn't seem like you need to actually pre-order the game. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the whole point of it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have the EA Play, that's basically you're playing the game without actually buying it. You know what I'm saying? That's like a monthly subscription thing where you can play all the, you know what I'm saying, EA games, and you not having to buy the physical game or whatever. So the EA Play allows you to play it or whatever. So if you get the EA, that's basically you having the game. And if you continue to pay for, you know what I'm saying, the EA access, I think, you know what I'm saying, you have the game basically. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's how it works, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because if I remember correctly, when I did EA Access, whatever, all the other years, I always did it on PC. Because it seemed like you got more, you know, so you got it like way earlier on PC. And what I would do afterwards, I would cancel that, you know what I'm saying, once it comes out on the console or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, once you have EA Play, you know what I'm saying, I guess, you know what I'm saying, that's actually letting you play all the EA games that they have. And they just so happen when you have EA Play, you get it, you know what I'm saying, you get to play Madden very, very early. Well, usually really early, around about this time, like, you know, something like previous years or whatever. And if I'm not mistaken, man, maybe, I think the smallest one, I think it's like $5 or something like that, man. Oh, look at Trey Lance, nice spin. I think it's only like $5, man. And you know what I'm saying, if you want to play it early, just do that for $5. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know, I think you get, I don't know, you get a certain amount of time to play it, I think, if I'm not mistaken. You know, instead of being early, then once it comes out, then you can play it. But I can't remember.
Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
On 1st down, Lance. And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw. And nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. On play action, Lance. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ross Dwelly, a 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
What's that, bro? Shit, man. I don't know what you're trying to say on there.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that
Plus, are you in there trying to troll, man? What's up? What you doing?
Able to get this one across the 35. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game.
National plug. I already answered that, man. I answered that, whatever, maybe like 5 minutes ago. A long, lengthy answer at that, bro.
Especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
You just copy and paste that from your last time you asked that, or what? What's up, man? What we doing?
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Cousins. Eluding the pressure right.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for
I'm gonna do maybe 2 more games after this, man. One already got a request for Bills and Rams, and I'll do one more game, man. What's the game y'all guys want to see after that, man? After the Bills and Rams, I'm gonna do one more game.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Lance.
Forced out to his left.
Come on, Lance. That was bad. That was bad, man. Come on, man.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the
Definitely should be doing way better than this.
That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case,
but I can't say, man, the graphics look really, really, really good on this one, man. I mean, it looks good. I mean, the graphics always look good, man, but
3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
I don't know. It's like they put a little extra, tiny bit extra effort in the graphics this time. Now, one thing I don't like, whatever, the O-lineman, man. You see how they just pear-shaped? Trent Williams is not a pear-shaped dude. I don't know why they have him shaped like a pear. Trent Williams is 6'5", big and muscular, dog. He is not pear-shaped. So I noticed even in the beta, I see the O-linemen, man. They just all look like pears. They're just shaped like pears, man, and it's not. They shouldn't be depicted like that because they're not all like that. And it just shows you with Trent Williams how they have him look like a fat slob, and he's far from looking like a fat slob in real life, man. That dude is big, muscularly solid. He's not fat. He's just a big dude, whatever. He don't have the belly like that, and like they have him on here. So they did real bad on the O linemen and their body archetypes, man. Oh, that was a nice little run. I like the way they have it, you know what I'm saying? How they have it with Debo, man. They got him in the put him in the backfield here and there. That's pretty dope. Look at that Banks, man. They just got him just look like he work on tractors all day. Him look at and they got these guys' body archetypes, man. If I can, man, I'm gonna go through, and if I have to myself, man, I'm gonna go through and change some of these old linemen, their body types, man, because not all of them look like that. They just got them. They just figure, hey, if you're old lineman, you got to be bad shape. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like they're doing.
His job on this play: shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. We have played 3 quarters. We'll
Fourth quarter.
You're watching the NFL.
So you guys, man, y'all don't have any suggestions or another game? If not, man, I'll just do one more game after the one that was requested, and I'll leave it alone, man. I'll go ahead and start recording my videos. So if I don't get any more suggestions by the end of next game, then I'll go ahead and just end it after next game. The next game will be Rams versus Bills. Who requested that? The dude that requested it, is he still in here? If you're not in here, bro, then there ain't no use in me doing it. I'll request for somebody to do it that's in the chat. So by the time I know your name, but I'm not gonna say it in here. You know what I'm saying? In what? Hey, what's up, Skull? What's up, Skull? Okay, Bengals, Panthers. Okay. Okay, that'll be the final game then. And if the guy that requested Rams versus Bills isn't in here by the time, you know what I'm saying, if I see he's not in here by the time this game is over, I just start with that one. I'll just do that one, man, because I'm. Yeah, man. It's better, man. Especially the defense, man. The defense is what got me, man, with this Madden Skull. This one is much better, man. Yeah, they do the gritty, man. They got multiple players that do it, man. So and everybody do it different. That's the fire shit about it, man. Everybody have their own version of the gritty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it's everything, but you know, you're gonna have these people, or it's the same copy and paste, save copy. I mean, well, it's only so much they could do with the game. All the extra, all the extra things that people want to see in the game, it's more, add-ons or something like that. But I mean, the graphics can only get so good. I mean, it's only, they only could do so much with what they have. I mean, not with what they have, but I mean, the graphics good, the player types. They can always clean up the player archetypes, the body types. But other than that, man, yeah, I think it's good. I think they really stepped it up as well too, Skull. I agree with you there. I agree with you. And you can even see the difference, even though it was real buggy, they had the stuff. You could tell the difference in the beta. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people they're going to complain just to complain. They're like, oh, it's the same old Madden, but you're still going to, those people still going to buy it. They're still going to buy the game regardless. But yeah, I agree, man. It is better. You know what I'm saying? They only can do so much, man. They can't give us everything at one time because if they do that, then they have nowhere to go. So they're gonna have to add little pieces here and there. I've seen a lot of people complaining about, oh, they still don't have refs on the field. Like that's gonna stop them from playing the game. Refs on the field. Come on, man. You actually have people complaining about that. When was the last time we had refs on the field? We're talking about we still don't have refs on the field. like that's gonna make you not play it, you know.
We've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact.
Come on, man, y'all can't. Come on, O-line, y'all gotta protect. You know what? The right side of our line, man, on real life, man, the right side of the line, offensive line it sucks. It sucks, man. So I can see why they're getting the sacks on that side. The side with Trent Williams, they're not getting there. Yeah. Focus on gameplay, man. You got people, man, they just want the extra aesthetics and things like that, man. I'm like, come on, you complaining about the refs, stuff like that. I mean, the body types, yeah, but that's not just a big thing, man. To me, mainly the gameplay, and get away from all the, being sucked into animations and things like that, man. But yeah, the gameplay is the most important part, and the feel of that gameplay. And I really like the feel of this one, man. I really like the feel of it.
One from long range.
Bro, hundreds of beats, yeah, man. He definitely is. And another thing, I have to find out some settings with Madden, because it seems like even when I do the college mod, the Madden mod for college football, the games are always, most of the games are always decided, they go down to the wire, win by a field goal, win by, you know what I'm saying? I hate that, man. It's not always like that. And it kind of makes the Sims boring if every time, oh, it's 17-17 in the fourth quarter and this goes down to the last drive, you know what I'm saying, for a field goal. If not that, it's always going to overtime, man. So I got to find some settings where it's not always like this. And say, you think they would add Bengals helmets in the Panthers? Oh, you know what? Bam, boom. What I do after this game, like I said, if the other guy, but even if the other guy comes on here, whatever, I would definitely see if they have the helmets on here. You know what I'm saying? So even if the guy comes in there, I'll still go to that part just to see if the helmet's on here. So I check it. Oh, they don't have it. Oh shit. Because then the Bengals, aren't they supposed to have like an all-white helmet or something like that?
Just a gain of a couple there, and it's second down.
I checked. I wonder if they were updating. I won't be surprised, man. A quick little update like they do. I'm pretty sure they'll be able to add it in there. Yeah, that black and white Bengals helmet, man, that is fire, bro. That is fire. Well, with their all white uniforms, yeah, that white and black is fire, bro. I'm looking at it now on the looking at it online. That is fire. But that Panthers new helmet is fire too, bro. Okay, they have the jerseys.
So from inside Niner
so what system you playing on, Skull?
At the 45-yard line. Cousins. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40.
Okay, I'm pretty sure they'll have it on some updates. I'm pretty sure that if they already got them, they already started implementing them in there. I'm pretty sure they'll just have a patch update and bam, they'll be on there. So that's a good thing about, you know what I'm saying, the new technology nowadays, man. Things could be put in the game.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
Yeah, that's what me, man. I have both of them, but right now I have both systems, but this is on Series X that I'm playing on now that we're watching it on. And I'm strictly using my Series X for the Series X for YouTube. My PS5, that'll be for me to play against my friends and stuff like that. Because, maybe times, while I'm recording some Sims, whatever, my friends may want to play or something like that. And being that, doing YouTube, whatever, I can't play them on the same thing, whatever. So I just use my PlayStation just for, recreational play. And he picks Cousins, doesn't look like him. Let me pay attention. Let me see. It looks like Trey Lance still have the same face scan as last year. I mean, it sort of looked like him, but you know what I'm saying. But they could have did a better job with his face scan, or whatever. It's like they didn't get a true face scan of him. They probably looked like they did it from a picture, then tried to, modify it and doctor it up. Yeah, I like how the jerseys are loose, whatever, they untucked and things like that. Because, you know, sometimes they come untucked or whatever. Some players, they just play with them untucked. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's something little like that. I think that's fire. I think that's fire. Oh, yeah, Dalvin Cook, man. FSU alumni, man. You know what I'm saying? FSU, Florida State, man, that's my favorite college. So I'm always biased to players from FSU, man.
60 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Oh yeah, Jefferson, yeah, he's definitely a beast. He's a beast, and his other, you know, his old teammate Jamar Chase. I think Jamar Chase got the better of the, you know, say him waiting out a while with, you know, say waiting an extra year. But I think he got the better deal out to stick with it because he's playing with his old quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So they already have that chemistry. Yeah, man. Well, that's the thing. You know what? But you know what? Yeah. My gamer tag is ColeOnTheStix, man. So I do a lot of recording, so you'll just have to catch me like when I'm in between recordings and things like that, because I record a lot of simulations. But my gamer tag is ColeOnTheStix, you know, say all together, whatever. So same as the YouTube channel, just ColeOnTheStix. So send me a friends request, and I got you, man. I got you. Let's go for life. Okay. So go ahead and just send me one, because, you know what I'm saying, like I say, I'm streaming right now. I'll be streaming for the next few hours. So you send me a friend's request, and I got you. I'll accept it. And, yeah, but like I said, you're going to have to catch me when, oh, that was a nice run. Catch me in between games if I'm playing or something I'm not playing, whatever, because I do a lot of, like I say, this particular system is strictly for YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I play my PlayStation, but every once in a while I may get on there, you know what I'm saying, be able to have some time, whatever, and I can get on there. So yeah, man, I'm enjoying it, man. Or you can and you said you got, now are you going to get Madden on PS5, or you just going to have it on Series X? Because if I was about to say, you can add me on PS5, and that's where I probably do most of my actually playing people, you know what I'm saying, on the PS5.
So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game.
So I'm going to call it now. San Fran, they're going to go down. There's 59 seconds. They're going to go down and tie it up to go into overtime. I'm calling it now. If Madden still have the same logic, whatever, they got to keep the game close, win by a field goal. It's going to go in overtime. Hey, Skull. Oh. I just seen that, man. I seen your name, Skull. Then I see Skull Vikings on the back of the end zone of the Vikings.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. So Lance and the Niners trailing 17-10, 56 seconds to go. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Lance. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. Now Lance. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete.
Nice catch by Ayuk, whatever. Nice catch by Ayuk.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Lance looking to throw. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Lance back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Oh! He almost caught that. He almost got that touchdown, man. That would have been nice.
That's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now
I'm surprised they're not going for, you know what I'm saying, I guess the short yardage, whatever, to at least get in field goal range. I'm surprised they're going for it all, man.
Rushing the quarterback and making him move away from his throwing arm. That makes it a little bit tougher to get it downfield.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. What a game we were treated to in this one. And then on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
All right, we're going to go ahead and look at some stats right quick. Yeah, everybody did. Cousins didn't do too good. Trey Lance definitely didn't do too good. Dalvin Cook 15 for 76 yards and a touchdown. Mitchell 12 for 34. And CJ Ham for a touchdown. All right, the fullback. Got some fullback action going. Jefferson 7 for 69. Okay. Yeah, Madden, you know what? Maybe I need to start doing longer quarters. So I'm going to do a longer quarter in the next one, man. Maybe, I think I should do maybe like a 11-minute quarter, something like 10-minute quarter. Maybe the scores will be a little different. And maybe have better stats, whatever. So I think I'm going to do a longer game. So the guy who requested Bills versus Rams, are you in here, bro? If not, I'm going with Scholes' request for the Bengals and Panthers. So by the time I finish looking at these stats, man, I'm going to give you up until then. If you're not in here anymore, man, I'm going to go with, you know what I'm saying, go with the person that's in here. All right, let's see. Total tackles 12. Fred Warner, of course, man. Fred Warner is a beast out there. Jordan Hicks. Tackles for loss, Eric Armstead, man, before. And Bosa with 2 sacks, 2.5 sacks. Armstead, Hugh, Bosa, okay, Hunter. Kendrick's all right. Who got the interception? Andrew Booth Jr. All right, rookie out of Clemson. All right, man. Well, about to go. Let's see. Let's go to go and finish the game. Gonna go with Bengals and Panthers now. I'm gonna do the Bengals at home. Hey, Skull, you still in here, man? I'm gonna give it a little time, man. See if he's still in here, man. See if really want to do the games for people that's in the people that's in the chat. I'm saying that's going to watch it. You know what I'm saying? So let him know if he's still here. Looks like I don't know. You look like he may have burned out a little earlier, man. So I give it a little time, man. See what's going on. All right, man. Well, I don't know, man. Shit, Scholes look like he took off, man. So I'm just going to pick my own, man. Going to pick my own to see what's up. So I think what I'm gonna do seem to be a popular team. Well, people that watch my they love Saints and the Patriots for some reason on my channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go with this. I'm gonna do 10-minute quarters this time. Make it an evening game, night game. All right. Try to give it a chance for people who requested to see games, and they never they didn't respond, man. So I'm just going with it. This is gonna be the last one. I made it a little longer. Let's see what's up.
Matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Hurts throwing right away. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and it's 3rd and 5. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play, and who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Deontay Hardy deep for New Orleans. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. So not just running into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching it, partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that play.
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down leads to 1st and 10.
Hurts gets this to Sanders. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
They run the option on second down. Hurts fumbles it. And this is picked up by the Saints. And now off to the races down the right side. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key to... And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Let's go.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, first and 10.
Everybody in the chat, man, please hit that like button for your boy, man. I appreciate it. You coming through here, man. Just hit that like button for your boy. I appreciate it.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Seems like a perpetual search for productive receivers for Philadelphia, but they think that Quez Watkins might be a keeper after his 2021. Earned a starting spot for much of the season and put up over 600 yards while averaging 15 per catch. They're giving the former 6th-rounder another opportunity and seeing if those numbers will keep growing.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
On second and 10, Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the Stix.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
On first down, Hurts. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack.
Cameron Jordan, truly the heart and soul of this Saints defense, had another memorable year in 2021. He crossed 100 sacks and made his 5th straight Pro Bowl.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Hurts to throw.
Being chased at, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6.
And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game. And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Second down, and it's Kamara again.
And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, Winston. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, out on defense and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
2nd down, back to Sanders. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan, now 2 sacks for him already here in this 1st quarter of play. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this 1st quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll start with a give to Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. What a play there by Fletcher Cox to get in and knock him down behind the line.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
Going deep here for Landry. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Winston now. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They start on the ground here at Sanders, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Cameron Jordan able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Dancing to his left. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And now the Saints get set to trot out there.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now it's 2nd and 9. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hurts. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Aaron Siposs on to punt as he'll get this one away now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Jameis to throw it. There's Chris Olave. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. And Thomas has it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
From the 22, Winston. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. To throw is Winston. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Again, it's Winston. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas hauling in the Jameis Winston throw. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation in a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man. It's Brown. And some room to maneuver. Finding room at midfield. Still going. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 75 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again. It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. Olave over the middle. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 17 there and a New Orleans 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Jameis again. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The Eagles coming out as they get ready.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Hurts fumbles it.
And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Winston now after the fumble recovery. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. A first down throw for Winston. He gets it to Thomas. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, Winston.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Winston.
Throw left side complete to Troutman.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead.
Yeah, appreciate everybody in the chat, man. In here, rocking with your boy with this Man 23 content. Hit that like button for me.
Like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. The end result, 21 yards.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. All the option left, it's Hurts. And he'll go down, but not before
Jalen Hurts breaking tackles and everything, just bumping off of him, I see, huh?
Time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the
So far, I see out the votes, man. I got most people got Saints winning this game, huh?
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
You have no faith in the Eagles? Or is it just a bunch of Saints fans in here? Or you basically are just saying the Saints will win. They have the better team from the Eagles. I'm not mad at it, though. Personally, I think the Saints will win. I don't have a dog in this fight, but I think the Saints maybe a little better, man. Well, I don't know, man. Eagles just seem pretty good. They seem they'll be okay, too, man. But I think the Saints will get this one, man. I think they just might.
Down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
I knew he was going to take off with that. I knew it, man. That's like him, man. He definitely should have took off for that one. I'm surprised they didn't make him throw it away. So they're getting a little better with the AI.
So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
I think if that was Madden 22, they probably would have had him, even though he had that open lane to get that touchdown, they probably would have made him throw it away. They probably would have made him throw it away, and that would have been. I mean, I've seen it plenty of times. Or he would have ran for the ball. Ran for the touchdown, and somebody even there 5 yards or 3 yards, they could still get the touchdown. They'll slide right before they hit the end zone, which is so crazy to me, man. So it looks like they're getting a little better with their logic on here, with the AI logic and reactions and things like that. So that's a good thing to see. Because out of all the sims that I've been doing, man, I've been seeing some crazy stuff. And if you guys been watching the sims, y'all see it too. It's like, why did he do that? Why? Yeah. But it seems like, the logic is a little better, I won't say a little bit, much better this year. So that's cool to see. That's good to see, man. Even though that's something they should have patched a long time ago with that type of crap. And it seems like they could have patched that even with the defense. They could have had the defense react better and things like that with Madden 22. But they chose to wait it out, let us suffer with that, whatever, and just, just have glitches all over the place with the defense, whatever, and just say, hey, well, we'll fix that in Madden 23. Forget fixing it in Madden 22, even though it was that problem at the beginning of the game when the game first came out, Madden 22, but they chose not to fix it. They chose not to address it. They said they'll wait till the next one.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down.
All right, so far the total is 90% to 10 for the Saints to win.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
So all the if anybody's in here that's a subscriber to the channel, man, the simulation will resume. The simulations will resume You know what I'm saying? They're going to start over. You know, I was all the way up to like week 6 with Madden 26, whatever, but we're going to start that over. We're going to have it on Madden 23. And we're going to start all the way over from week 1. So, I mean, it's on the right, man. Go ahead and start over. So that's what we're going to do. And at some point, I did a poll on the on my community tab, seeing what extra things they want to see with Madden. They want to do franchise. So I will eventually do franchise. It won't be an everyday drop of things like that. I may do it like once or twice a week, but the Sims will drop every day. But I will do franchise eventually, and I will be running with the San Francisco 49ers with that. So, but yeah, that'll be 2 times a week, whatever. But that probably will be after the season starts. You know what I'm saying? So it'll probably be another month before I start that. But the weekly Sims, whatever, or the, you know what I'm saying, daily Sims will resume today. So after this, I will record and upload week 1 of one of the games. I don't know which one to be first. Most likely, it'll be either Saints or either Eagles game. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. With my channel, for some reason, especially most likely be Eagles games, because I have apparently a lot of Eagle fans watch my channel. So I will go ahead and give that one. Then most likely the second one will probably be the Saints game, something like that. Those are the 2 that get watched the most, whatever, the Saints and the Eagles game. So I don't know why, but that's just what it is. So most likely it'll be the Eagles games, whoever they play. And then tomorrow will be a Saints game. Then from there, you know, whatever game it is. So Fred Velasquez, what's going on, man? You have 11 hours, bro. I'm sad. You have 11 hours. Hey, so that's the trial. They give you 11 hours when you get to EA. Is that what that is? What system are you playing on, Fred? Let me know.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield equally.
Because it may be a solution to that if you
Here comes the Saints punter now. As he'll punt
depending on what system you plan on. Like what I'm doing now, I have I bought the All Madden edition, the Madden edition. So, you know, that's one where you get to play it on the 15th. And so basically what's happening, whatever, I think it'll probably be able to play it tonight, regular time, you know, say 11 p.m. But what I did, I'm playing this on Xbox Series X right now. So what I did, I went and changed the location to New Zealand. You know, and New Zealand is already tomorrow, whatever. So I changed that location to New Zealand, and I'm able to play it. Now with PlayStation 5, whatever, you have to make a whole new account, a New Zealand account. Doughboy, what's up, man? This is so fake. He will have ran. Yeah, man, they probably still have some things in there, but it's much better than what it was before when it comes to the AI, man. Because Jalen Hurts, he's been doing a lot of running, and he made some, you know, runs that he actually make. So you may have just caught that one play. But the logic is much better. I was speaking about that earlier, man, how on Madden 22, the logic is all messed up, where stuff he would have ran, he had the whole, like he'll be 3 yards out, he has an open lane to the end zone, and he'll just throw it away or something like that. Or run, and the next you know, he'll slide right before the goal line. But it's much better, though, Doughboy. It's much better. Trust me, it is, man. Oh, yeah, but like I was saying, Fred, man, if you playing on Xbox, man, I think it's easy as just, and if you already pre-ordered the Madden Edition, Madden Edition, where, you know, you get it 3 days early, and if you plan on Xbox, you can change it, go to the settings and change the location to New Zealand, and you'll be able to play. That's how I'm doing it now. I have my location in New Zealand because I have it on US. It'll tell me I'm still too early. You know what I'm saying, to play it. When I click on it, I'm too early. But I go and switch it to New Zealand, and bam, I'm playing it. So that may be something to think about. But if you're playing on the PlayStation 5 or something like that, you have to create a New Zealand account. Oh yeah, well, you know, he did fumble that much in the game. So I don't know what's up with that. And you know what, with something like that, that could be tweaked. You know what I'm saying? So I can actually turn down the sliders on that, and I didn't do that, whatever. But seeing that it happened this many times, because there's been too many fumbles in this game, period. So I can go ahead and tweak that down, whatever, for the other sims. So I definitely right now make a note to tweak the fumbling, whatever. So when the sims, because you definitely don't want that, man. Some unrealistic stuff like that, having a whole bunch of fumbles, in which in all the games anyway, there's really not that many fumbles like that, whatever. I mean, you may have some, whatever, but it's not that many, man. This game has too many damn fumbles in it.
They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat.
So Doughboy, I will tweak that, and yeah, I made note. Just made note of that. Because even though I saw it earlier or whatever, I didn't. It didn't register to me. But like, okay, that's too many damn fumbles. You know, so I need to tweak that. Ooh, nice catch and run right there. But now that you bringing it up, whatever, making it like, okay, yeah, Kamara's not fumbling that many times. So definitely, I'm gonna tweak that after this. You know what I'm saying? So after this game, this will be the last live. Then I'm gonna get into go ahead and start, you know what I'm saying, recording some sims for the week or whatever, so I can start dropping throughout the week and drop one later on today. And yeah, I'll tweak that. Definitely tweak that. Now, definitely right now, I haven't seen anything else that is. Oh, that was barely got that out. Haven't seen anything that was just too dire, that that was just really off. Other than that, now that you bring that up, so now I guess, you know, so I pay a little more attention to that to see what's going on with that. But so far right now, fumbling, that was the only thing. So that's a good thing that it's only just that one thing. You know what I'm saying? Now I can't ooh, oh, I thought he was going to have that one. Was it Lattimore hit that out? Now, as far as my sims, man, I may do them a little more than 8 minutes, man, because they still having this close game, man. My whole thing with wanting to try to do more minutes was to keep the game from being close all the time, man, because most of my sims are always down to the wire. It's tied up in the fourth quarter, then somebody wins by a field goal. That kind of gets, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of stupid to me, whatever. Look at it. See, look, that's good logic right there. And you see Jalen, he just didn't slide like that. So if that was Madden 22, he would have slid maybe 5 yards before that. Once you see a person 5 yards ahead of him, he would have slid. You saying Brown ain't that tough to break all the tackles? Yeah, they may have some stuff like that, whatever. Ooh, oh my God, man. That was a nice pick. Yeah, he's not that strong to break those tackles, bro. He's definitely not. So maybe some things, well, I don't know if I could tweak anything for us breaking tackles, whatever. That may be something they may have to tweak. I mean, of course, I can go in and see what it's tackling, but I really don't want to mess with the player's attributes, really. Maybe that'll be something that'll get called out if it's a whole bunch of, you know, so a lot of that happening, breaking too many tackles. Unless, you know what I'm saying, some of the Saints players, they just can't tackle, man. So who knows? Yeah, it says fake, but I mean, it's a video game, man. It's never going to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? So it's always going to, of course, it's going to be fake, whatever, because it'll never be realistic. They have to depend on calculations and logic and things like that for its programming or whatever. So, yeah, I mean, if that's the case, man, you'll never be satisfied with the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if you expect it to be realistic, it'll never be realistic because it's based on logic and calculations and mathematics and, you know what I'm saying, and calculus and all that shit, whatever. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's something we gotta deal with that. But you know what I'm saying? It's the best that we have so far, man. Until 2K, if they can come up with something, some type of engine, whatever, down the line, if they able to do simulations. Yeah, it's good. It's entertaining as well, man. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, unfortunately, I mean, this is the realest it's going to get because being that it's the only damn NFL football game out there, whatever. So, unfortunately, with Madden, man, we have to take what we can get. They don't have any competition, so they basically just do what the hell they want to, and not, you know, they basically do what the hell they want to because people still going to buy the game. They don't have any competition, so they can be lackluster and they don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? We're like, hey, we're the only simulation football game out here, so people still going to buy the shit. So that's the only down part about it. See, back in the day when 2K was on the ass, you know what I'm saying? 2K actually kind of surpassed them a little bit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they went ahead and bought the rights, the simulation rights for the NFL, whatever, because they knew A lot of people was, switching to 2K because the graphics looked better and the gameplay was better. And you see how 2K took EA Sports out of basketball. That was going, it was eventually going to get like that in football. So they had to hurry up and do something. And the NBA was not going to let EA buy the exclusive simulation rights to them. Like, hell no, you know what I'm saying? Shit, that's less money for us. You know what I'm saying? The more people can make the game, the better. Even though it's only 2 games that make it, whatever, but still, you know what I'm saying?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Hurts.
It's all good, man. What, 4th quarter? We see what these guys going to do, man. It's 14-17. I have a feeling what they're going to do after all this time. They're probably going to Philadelphia. They're not going to score. They're going to have to punt the ball. And what Saints are going to do is get the ball back, do a field goal, kick a field goal. They're going to tie the game up, and it's going to go down to whoever has the ball last, and they're going to win it by a field goal. I'm calling it now. And I'm calling it like that because that's how it's always, that's how it always is. Even with Madden 22, did enough of these, and they're always going down to a wire, or either they're tied up and they go to overtime. Very rarely I have a lopsided game where somebody win by 2 touchdowns or by a whole touchdown or something like that. That's very rare. That happens. Now, I did do some gameplay with the beta one time with the Saints and somebody else, and Saints kicked somebody's ass, man. It was like 42 to something to 13 or something. So that was in the beta. So I don't know. I think I had them playing Tampa Bay, if I'm not mistaken. Last minute touchdown. Yeah, I think it's going to be a last minute field goal, man.
2nd and 5 now. Winston.
Because it seemed like it's still going with that same logic, man. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Still got a lot of time left, so we'll see. But it'll be good for a last-minute touchdown, whether if it's in New Orleans, they'll win it, you know what I'm saying, instead of kicking a field goal. So we'll see. Chris Olave, man, maybe it can go to him. Oh, and the simulation that I did on the beta, Chris Olave was a monster in that game, man. I wanted to post it today, whatever, but I mean, sometime today, but I didn't want to post beta play and everybody else posting actual gameplay, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I just scrapped that and say the hell with that, man. I just do what I got to do because that's what my plan was going to do.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Winston. The pass caught by Olave. 9 yards.
Okay, they give him a little rookie the ball. I like that. I think Chris Olave is going to have a good rookie season.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
So the first game that'll be up is Philadelphia versus Detroit. Like I say, since a lot of that's why I'm doing Philly and Saints, whatever, on this live. Well, this is the 2nd game I'm doing Philly and Saints, only because, you know what I'm saying, the people that watch my videos the most, Saints and Philly people. So the first game that'll be dropping later on today is Philly versus Detroit. Tomorrow it'll be New Orleans versus the Falcons. Then from there on, I do the other week 1 game. So it's a total of 16. So one will be dropping every day.
This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45.
Mr. Too Awesome, man. What's up, man? Said this NFL season should be really, yeah, it is going to be fun to watch, man. My thing, I love watching the young guys, man, and see how they do. Oh, nice spin-off, Thomas. Yeah, I like to see that, man. I like to see what the young guys. I get excited to see which rookie is going to somewhat dominate. Have a great season. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm a 49ers fan, so I'm really looking forward to Trey Lance, man, to take over a quarterback. I'm tired of Jimmy G. I'm so glad that he's going to get traded. He's not starting quarterback, man, because he's just so limited. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're a Saints fan, though, boy? Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So the Saints simulation versus the Falcons, they'll be up tomorrow, bro. That'll be dropping tomorrow. Okay, the poll, man, we got 12 votes, 75% for the Saints, 25 for the Eagles.
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
Oh, Kenny Pickett. You know what? I'm kind of interested in that one too, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's the only quarterback that's going to be thrown in the starting lineup, if I think right. I know Willis isn't. You know, Tannehill don't want to teach him or whatever, so he's just going to have to learn on himself. Matt Corral, he's going to be on the, if I'm not mistaken, he's going to be on the bench as well. Yeah, because they got Baker Mayfield over there, so I think he's the only, I think he's the only quarterback that's going to be out there starting.
And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead.
So yeah, that should be pretty interesting, man. You should do good, man. Yeah, Trubisky on the bench, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, he's going to be the only starting. He's going to be the only rookie at quarterback starting this upcoming season. So that's what I think they should have did with Trey Lance last year, man. Throw him out there, but I mean, I know the 49ers look at it. Okay, yeah, we did right by keeping Garoppolo in there because we had, you know, whatever, you know, how far they made it last year, whatever, in the playoffs, whatever. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. But now, have to worry about that. He's going to make some mistakes, man, but he take a lot of chances, and he has a lot of deep ball accuracy. And he doesn't throw check downs. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Garoppolo made it so boring to watch the Niners because, you know, offense, because all he did was check down, check down, check down. I mean, we ran a lot as well, but it was just hell anytime they didn't run, because we knew he was either going to mess up or either throw a check down.
On third down, they'll run it with Sanders.
Now, if they mess around and let Philadelphia score this drive, I'll be impressed with this, whatever. Because it's been 17-14 for the longest, and here it is, it's almost, you know, 2.5 minutes left. Now I will be impressed and, you know, very surprised if they let Philly either score or run down the clock or whatever and go down there and score a touchdown. But then again, I mean, New Orleans still could win the game, but they have to go for a touchdown. But at least it just won't be a last-minute field goal type thing, whatever. So either somebody's going to win regardless of who score, if the Eagles score this touchdown. Oh, you got hit hard.
Second and 6. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get
exactly. Carried by the defense, man. Exactly, man. The defense and the running game. I mean, true enough, man. San Fran, man, we have a lot of running backs. But, I mean, shoot. Can't just, you know, be predictable after a while or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You need to be able to run and pass. But yeah, the defense really helped carry the team, man. And what made Jimmy G look good is the yards after catch with the receivers. Our receivers are very, very good at yards after catch. Uncle Beasley, what's up, bro? What's up, man? Avi, what's up? You see anyone know if Mutt Squads is in this game? I don't know, Avi, man. I don't even much do Mutt. If I'm not mistaken, man, I actually seen some videos online this morning about something with Mutt, man. Somebody was actually going live and doing Mutt, whatever. So you probably want to check, search YouTube with that, man. Cause I've never done Mutt. I don't do Mutt. So Eagles going to be firing, man. Eagles, yeah, they seem to be pretty decent, man. Jalen Hurts, man, when it's time to look like he take off. When he see he have a nice amount of field to run to, so yeah, they may be fine, man. The defense look pretty good as well. I don't know, to me, like this type of game, man. Oh, see, look, they're already doing the victory stance. Okay, so that's good. That's good to see. That's good to see, man. We're not gonna have to, you know, last minute field goal and things like that with their last second field goal. So that's cool. That's cool. I'll take that. Just run the clock out. How it's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? At this time of the game, whatever, 14 to 17. Hold up, that was stupid. Okay, they do the victory formation, whatever. Then they go just to run the ball. I mean, just to do another play. It's kind of okay. I didn't understand that one at all, man. He said he should never have a. Yeah, to me, Hurts don't have. I mean, hasn't done anything to have an X factor. You know what I'm saying? Only thing, whatever, maybe just a escape artist or something like that, or some type of scrambling thing. That's the only thing I think of. But that should be, you know what I'm saying? If anything, he should have just some type of superstar type badge, but not X factor. See, I didn't know he had an X factor. And if he does, man, then I agree with you, man. He definitely shouldn't have an X factor. His only thing should be, it just should have something to do with scrambling. See, look at this. This is like, okay, punting the ball, whatever. But that one, yeah, I don't know. Okay, the game is over, man. I'm gonna put up the stats, man. Just see what everybody's stats are looking like and stuff like that. Yeah, escape artist. That's the only thing he should have. But it shouldn't be an X factor, man. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't proven anything to do anything. Okay, we have a. All right, go ahead and delete that. And put his ass to timeout, whoever that is, man. All right, we just getting a spammer in there, man. Okay, we're gonna block him. Port, remove. All right, let's go ahead and look at some stats right quick. All right, Jalen Hurts, 17 for 25, 236 and a touchdown, and an interception. Winston, 19 for 29, 173, 1 touchdown. Over Kamara, 20 for 105. That boy had 2 fumbles. And you got Jalen Hurts with 2 fumbles. Yeah, there was a lot of fumbling going around on this game. Chris Olave, 6 for 57. Dang, so they threw to him. So he got the most out of everything. Devontae Smith, 6 for 76. Michael Thomas, 5 for 65 on the touchdown. You got A.J. Brown, 3 for 104 on the touchdown. Oh yeah, he did have that one long one, that 80-yarder. See what's up with the defense. Damn, T.J. Edwards, a total of 16 tackles. Nice. And Davis with 9. Okay. The stats look better, man. I may start doing my simulations, man, with 10 minutes, man, instead of just 8 minutes. I may do them a little longer, just so I can have a little more better stats. Yeah, Cameron Jordan with 3 sacks, Josh Sweat with 1, and Gardner Johnson. Okay, somebody threw an interception, but they're not showing anybody have interceptions. Oh, here we go. Tyrann Mathieu. All right. All right, man, I appreciate all you guys, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. I'm going to go ahead and get into recording these gameplay videos, man, for you guys. So I appreciate you guys, man. I may go live later on today, man, do some more simulations. But other than that, man, I will, record some games, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. Till next time. Peace.